Okay guys, what's up? Welcome to another, or I guess the first tutorial on pros. First things first, we're going to be going over to Chrome. As you can see, we're going to be going over to Chrome. And we're going to be going to the Download Pros website, which I have linked in the description for you very conveniently. It's right here. You can see we've gone. Then we're going to scroll down. Then it's already on the download page, which is very, very nice. And you're going to click Getting Started. And then you got three options here. You got Windows, you got Mac, you got Linux. I'm on Windows. Mac is like Apple and stuff, but Linux is the other one. So I mean you can always click on this, but I'm here for that too. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on installing for Windows, and then you click here. And so what you want to do is you want to scroll down here, and you either want to choose right here. You want to choose either this one or this one, depending on how old your system is. I'm assuming that if you are running Windows 10, you will want this one. So you're gonna go ahead and click that, and it will start downloading down here. So I already have it downloaded. So you wait for that to download, and then you open it, and then it will pull up a drop-down menu for when you are modifying pros. Basically is what it's for, but since you're downloading it, will pop that up the first time. When that pop down or pop up comes up, you click all the checks because you want to get all the features that it has. You can use those, and then it will finish downloading. It should have something somewhat like this pops up, except for you won't have anything over here, and it will have a few welcome things, and then you close out of those. And then what you want to do next is you want to create a project. The way we do that, it's fairly simple. And if something here is missing, because it didn't download correctly, and you might have to do a full re-download, but I've got everything I need. So you're gonna want to click Pros and then New Project, and then you need to select a file location. Now files for pros are kind of picky. So if I was just to choose right here that like where this is where I wanted my project to be, every single file or every single project in these files would become corrupted. So both of these are different projects, and they would become corrupted if I did if I just created it here, or if I created it in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create a new folder. This is going to be video projects, and go ahead and click enter. And since there might be more than one, I'm going to just go ahead and do another new folder specifically for this project. That will be it's called my first program. So you can name it whatever you want. This will be the name of your program. So on your V5 it will show up as that. So this, I'm going to go ahead and select this. I'm in this, and I will select that. You need to be very, very picky with what folder you're choosing, to make sure that you don't accidentally just ruin some of your other projects. That would kind of suck. You can technically change the project name here. Keep it as that, and you choose what version of Pros you want to use. Keep it the latest. There's no bugs with it right now. You can choose V5 or Cortex. If you're using V5, use V5. I really don't know how to because I came in. So we're going to go ahead and press continue, and it will start to create your project. I have a pretty good PC, so mine goes pretty quickly. Yours might take some time to get going, because our old Robotics PC would take like 15 minutes to create a project, which was kind of annoying, but it's better now. So when you see it, well, when it's done, it will pop up over here. It's right here, unless you've done other programs. And then first thing you want to do right here, this is where you're going to do majority of your driver control and autonomous coding for your robot. But also, for the sake of organizing it, we can change it actually fairly easily without much of a hassle. So we are going to go ahead and do some file management right now. And the way we do that, we're going to create a new file for autonomous, file for our driver control, which is called our op. We're going to go ahead and click a new file, and we're going to go ahead and save those by clicking Control S or clicking S right here. And then we want to go into into our folder with this project. So you want to make sure that you actually get there, but you have to do this every time, which is annoying. Then you can save it here, but also for stuff we are going to go into our include, and then we are going to name this driver.cpp for C++. Save that, and we put our driver control in here, and then we're going to go ahead and create this file for our autonomous, and put it in our include folder. You're also gonna get all these little Fireboy symbols that just say 1. It doesn't really matter. Just kind of leave it like that. And then we're gonna do our auto, and then .cpp. You don't have to name these what I am naming them. This is just what I like naming them. But you do always need a .cpp after it to make it a C++ file, unless you are not using C++, which some files shouldn't use C++, and we will get to that. That is all for that's what you need for your driver and your autonomous. I just closed that, so since I saved it to I can go here and my auto. So we're gonna go ahead and set these up real quick, and I'll be back in a second. Okay. So what we want to do now is we want to move both our autonomous code and our driver control code over to their respective. So what we are going to do is we're going back into our main.cpp, which is src folder, and then let's do autonomous first because it's just a simple one. We're going to copy that, go into our auto. We're going to go ahead and enter a few lines for convenience at this point in time, and paste it there. Copy is Control C, paste is Control V, and then go and save. And then we're gonna go back in here, and this one they've done some they did a little bit of coding for you before, or for every project that we are going to end up. But we're gonna go ahead and copy all of that, go over to our driver, go down a few lines, and paste. It's gonna give us errors because we need to do some inclusion. So what we are going to do first is do a we're going to do hashtag include, or I guess pound include, and then it will be quotes doing our main dot file, and that will get rid of all the errors. So that's good, but you also can just, for now, since we're going to be changing it in video, just delete all that. Keep this helpful. We're going to save. Okay, we're going to go back in our auto and go ahead and put include me. Future, save it. That. And then what we need to do next is go into here to get rid of the we should have done before. Why that happened. Go. And then delete those two, and go ahead and save this file too. You can also now delete all of the and keep all this. Want that for now. All we need to do is go into our main.h, then scroll down here towards the bottom, and then go down to where it says you can add C++ here. And so the first one you're going to want to do is you're going to include, then quotes, and then your auto, you have your autonomous code, and then .cpp, and then you're going to want to include your driver cpp. Did some hiccups there, so I need to go ahead and put a pound or hashtag symbol in front of this include, and then I put a space here so it didn't recognize the name, and save this. Now all your files can recognize that's where these are now. Your driver are in these files now instead of in here. So that's going to be where we go ahead and end it for this video today, and I will see you for the next one, where we will be starting to use motors and making the robot do a few things here and there. So I'll see you next time. Goodbye.